Hello there. Today we've got a pickups video. A few bits to show you, some old, some new. Two very generous gifts. Far too generous. My wife says, council pop again. Not it's making any difference to my waistline whatsoever. Dust. Yeah, what would I say? Yeah, my wife says if people actually really knew what I was like, nobody'd send me bugger all. They send me nothing because I'm an arse. Anywho, yeah, two very generous gifts. I didn't expect either of them. In fact, I came back to find one in the bin. So I was lucky it wasn't bin day because I've been away. Yeah, been away. So yeah, two gifts. Very grateful. I will put in the comment section links to both the channels. One is Betty Hard Clinic, which is Bill, and the other is my favourite channel name ever. He's not done videos for ages. I think he's given up on the tubes, as most sensible people have. Yeah, the other one's from Andre. It's Zombie Bob's Emporium of Old Tat. I love that. I think it's brilliant. yeah, brilliant channel name. Yeah, so I've got two gifts. I've got something current for once. It's not all old tat. Yeah, I have actually got some stuff for the system that's still being, games are still being made for it. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. It does, I think. Anywho, yeah, and some sealed stuff, which shouldn't be sealed, but I'll get into that later. As ever, we've got old to new. We've got some Amiga, some SNES, some Master System, some Megadrive, some Saturn, some PlayStation 3, and some bits you have to wait for. But we'll start with a book. We've got a book, not something I get very often. It's George's Gaming Grimoire. Yeah, this was originally an hardback book, but it's now been released in paperback. Unfortunately, I missed it the first time around when it was in hardback. I was a bit short of pennies. But when George said it had been released on Amazon to buy, I got straight on there and I bought a copy. It's mental. it's proper George. For those who don't know George, he runs a company called Bum Fun Gaming. Look it up. It's there on the Tinterweb. He releases a lot of homebrew ZX Spectrum games, which I've got a lot of. And this is his first foray into paper. And yeah, if you've watched any of George's videos, you'll know what to expect. I'm not going to go into it. If you want it, get it. If you want to have a look at it, go and have a look on Amazon. I'm sure there's a video somewhere, somebody going through it. But yeah, proper bonkers, some real laugh out loud moments, and a bit of piss taking. So it's right up my street. What else did we get? A bit of Amiga. I've had a shuffle around with the Amiga. I said on the last pickups video I had room for one more Amiga game, and that's not true. I have room for two more Amiga games. One's in the post, and I bet James knows what that is when I show this one. Yeah, he'll know. Yeah, the first one, and the first thing I've showed, even though I've been talking for 5 minutes, is Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. I know what you're saying, you haven't got the first and the third one, but with the Amiga, I'm just picking up games that are really nostalgic. And for me, this is the best in the series. It has torn at the top here, but a bit of tape. A bit of tape will do that. Yeah, love that. Love that Lotus when it came out. Yeah, really cool car. Really great racer. It's a bit like, if you're not a fan of the Amiga, it's a bit like Crazy Cars, which came out on the SNES. And there was another one that was very similar on the SNES. I can picture it, but I don't remember the name. Someone in the comment section will tell me, I'm sure. Yeah, there's not a lot in here. There's some instructions, which you don't really need. It's just a racer and the floppy. Yeah, great fun tool player. As you can see there, split screen. There, look. I don't remember the wagons coming over the road. That could be me. There's one there anyway. Yeah, great racer this. Hours of fun. Proper arcade. We're going to put this at the back because it's one of the biggest things we've got. Are we? Yeah, we'll move that watter and we'll put that there. Stay. Yeah, a bit of crack in there, but I'll sort that. What else we got? Master System. This is the last Master System game on my list. I would like more, but there's no room. As I keep saying, there's no room. Yeah, really closing down the last few games now. Nobody believes me when I say I'm stopping, but I am. This is not this is not going to become a thing where I just put stuff in the loft. Yeah, when the little gaps fill up, that's it. Anywho, yeah, last Master System game is Cloud Master. Not an expensive game, this. Really nice condition. It's a side-on shooter. I always thought it looks like, I don't know if it is, but it always looks like, do you remember Monkey? And he used to go, and the cloud used to come down and it'd fly back on the cloud. Well, it's basically that, but you can shoot. Yeah. Really nice condition. Bit of curling on the manual at the bottom. Bit of an iron will sort that out. Will I ever do it? No. Got on the shelf. Yeah, really looking forward to playing this one. As I said, I would like more Master System, but there isn't no more room. So there is no more Master System. I will be doing, I've got behind with I like to do a video on the entire collection once I finish the collection. So now I've finished the Master System collection, I can do that. I've not got round to the Specky yet. I've got the Bob Wakeling, the Hit Squads and all the tapes behind me. I would like to do that. It's going to take a fair bit of doing. I don't think there's many that really actually want to care or want to watch it, but I'll get it up there anyway, because I don't care. Yeah, so the Master System's finished, 3DO's finished, the Saturn's finished. These are all collection videos that will be getting done. Not full sets, just what I deem worthy of having, if that makes sense. What's next? Mega Drive. Turbo Outrun. Been after this for ages. Seems to be really, just a second, I'm going to cough. I'm going to cough. Still cough. Yeah, where were we? Yeah, Mega Drive. Doesn't pop up very often and seems to be going up and up in price. It's one of them that very rarely turns up as bids. It's one of them that always turns up as a buy it now and they want £70, £80. When it very rarely does turn up at bids, it goes for a lot more reasonable price. Again, really happy with the condition. I've not played this one. I don't think it's very good. It's never stopped me buying games before. I think there's 3 on the Mega Drive. Outrun 2049 and Turbo Outrun. Is there any more? I can't see from here. Can't see from here. There might be, but if there is, I've got them. And if I haven't, then I haven't. Yeah. SNES. I'm obsessed with this game. I realised I was missing this version. It's Soccer Kid. For those who don't know Soccer Kid, although I've mentioned it many times before, it's a side-scrolling platformer where you play a footballing child. Yeah, someone's stolen the World Cup, I think it were aliens, and you have to get it back. But the clever mechanic of this is you have your football as you work your way down the platforms, and you can kick it to destroy baddies and walls, and use it to jump on to get to higher levels, or levels you really can't get to. You can actually send the ball up and it'll collect the things that are up there. Yeah, really clever platformer, really good fun. I try not to double dip on games, but I must have about 8 versions of this. Yeah, I don't know why. There's just some games I just pick up and pick up. Yeah, odd. Does anybody else do that? Anywho, so that's Soccer Kid. What's next? What have we got next? A gift. Yes, this came from Bill, Betty Hard Clinic. This is it's complete for me, but was not complete for Bill. It's Baku Baku on the Sega Saturn. This is Bill's copy. He's recently bought another copy because he's got OCD. There's a note in here. I'll read the note in a minute. You've got to cough near these cases and fall to bits. Now for me, it's got the manual and it's got the disc, so it's complete. But it's not. With this game, you've got a second disc here. And it was a cardboard circle. And it had a bite out of it, as if the ape thing had chewed on it. And that should be in there. Right. So Bill bought another copy because his was missing that. I don't care. I don't care. Anywho, so it must be months ago now. He showed it and mentioned that he got another and it was upgrading. And I said, get in touch with me and I'll buy it off you. And then I just forgot about it, to be honest. Forgot about it. But obviously Bill didn't, because I came back to a parcel. I think he got my address off Sean. He's been here often enough. He knows where he knows where they am. Yeah, I think he must have got my address off Sean, and he sent it in the post, and I wouldn't take out for it. I would happily have bought it off him, but I am very, very grateful. It's always nice to get something off a fellow collector, even if he has got issues. Yeah. So, like I said, this completes my Saturn collection. Not a full set. Not a full set. I think it stands about 60, 70 tiles, maybe 80. Yeah. I don't even know what a full set is. Expensive, probably. It looks like a puzzle bobble type game. Can't even remember why it was on the list. It's just eluded me. Yeah. Anyhow, put a note in. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Do like a note, but going back in the box. Hope my game finds you well, pal. Keep up the good work. Always a fun watch. Take care, Bill. Petty hard. Click. So thank you very much, Bill. As I said, a comment in the comment section will be a link to his channel. Will be treasured, mate. And played eventually at some point. I bet that's not going to stand up. Oh, it is. We do like it when they stand up. I've had a few people, actually, going off on a tangent now, I've had a few people doing videos lately. And when they start stacking them up, they mention how I stack them all up. And then theirs just fall all over. It's practice, yeah. I will admit, I have never actually yet had them all fall over. I know it's only a matter of time. And if it does happen, I'd leave it in the video. But they always just stand up, or they don't, and I put them down. Does that make sense? I don't. Nobody comes here for sense. What's next? PS3. I'm finished with the PS3. It's not a system I ever played on much. I had the 360, but there's one game. There's going to be a bit of a backstory here. This game, I've been watching this game, not just this game, this copy for about 3 years, and nobody's ever bought it. Yeah, the advertisement was, the chat was a bit odd. Yeah, he'd just keep relisting it and relisting it and relisting it, and nobody ever bid on it. Anyhow, the wife's bought me it. She doesn't know yet, but she bought me it as an early birthday present. So thank you, wife. Yeah. So where were I going with this? Yeah, PS3 game. It's also a limited run game. It's the only limited run game I'm really ever interested in. And the reason I was interested in it was because it was the only way I could play this in HD. The original release was on the Xbox. So yeah, so I really wanted this. But the guy had advertised it. And the advert was terrible. The pictures weren't very good. And in the comments section, he listed what was in the box. And what was listed in the box wasn't what was written on the side of the box. So it looked like it was incomplete. So I messaged the guy and I got a note back for ages. And I just simply put, do you know if it's complete, is everything in the box? Can you have a look? Can you take pictures? And what I got back was, I think it is. So I looked at the pictures again. And that's when I noticed you could just see, this is how bad the pictures were, you could just see what looked like a seal. It looked like it was unopened. So I thought, well, it takes returns, I'll just take a punt. And then this is what came through. So what we've got here is the limited run release of Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. And as you can see, it's unopened. Now, on the pictures, you couldn't see anything apart from that little bit there. You could just see that it either looked damaged, crushed, or it looked like the seal. So, obviously it's complete, because it's never been opened. You're stupid. So in here, we've got a lot of crap. A Puzzle Super Slammer, the Oddworld Stranger's Wrath release for the PS3, a music CD, 3 exclusive art cards, and an exclusive large format poster. I really want to play this. The question is, should I open it? Should I open it or should I leave it in the box? I don't know. I mean, it's a lovely box. I'll show you some of the artwork. This is one of my nobody talks about this much, apart from me and Nath. Nobody else does, but this is one of my favourite games. Loved it the first time around on the Xbox. I'm really looking forward to playing on the PS3, but it's not being opened. I mean, honestly, the guy wanted a pretty penny for this. I think I paid well over £100 for it. It's not very common over here. In America, it's a lot more common and it's a lot cheaper. But then when you think about what you're going to pay to get it over here, and then you might end up with import tax, It ends up being about the same, and then if there's something wrong with it, you've got to send it back. So I decided, to get this, and now what I've got is I've got a box I can't open. Can I open it? Can't I open it? I don't know. But it's a lovely box. It's a nice thing. I know a lot of people don't like limited run. I don't really know much about them. I just wanted that. Yeah, it's not going to become another rabbit hole. Boxes some take up room, and there's no room. There's no room. Oh, it came with a poster as well. Somebody care? Let's have a look. Oh, what's this? Is it a poster? Oh, it's just trying to sell me more things, I think. Oh, it is. I like that. It's a limited run poster on things you might want to buy, like you used to get in the Sega cases. Yeah, I like that. And a load of waffle on the back that I'm never going to read. That'll just go with the box. Right, so that's that. Then we've come to the final gift, and a few things I've got to go with it. I'll show you after I've shown the gift. So I got a message from a good friend Andre. I was in Lincoln at the time, and he said, when you get back, there's a parcel waiting for you. It's very generous chap Andre. I keep sending him stuff to try and sort of even things out, and then he always tops me, and then I'm looking for more stuff for him. Yeah, let's clear some shelves out and send it. Yeah, anyway, he said there's a box waiting for me. So I got back and there was no box. I've mentioned before my ongoing issues with the postman. There were no box over the gates. There were no box in the recycle bin. So I started to panic a bit. And then I checked just on the off chance, green bin, which is, you know, everything goes in there. Dog poo, you know, household waste. And the box is sat on top. I'm like, ugh! Anywho, it was only a box, you know, you could take a box in, get the contents out of the box. So I opened the box. I am proper waffling today. I opened the box and then I immediately messaged Andre and said I couldn't accept this and I was going to send it back because it was too much, and he wouldn't accept it back. So I am very, very grateful, Andre, and I've been spending a lot of time on this. Anyway, waffle over. What he sent is his old Switch. He's recently upgraded to the OLED screen version. So instead of doing the sensible thing and putting this on eBay and then spending the money on games, he's sent me it. It's like brand new. It's not in the box. I've set it up in the house. I've been playing, what have I been playing? Dragon Quest. I'm playing Dragon Quest on it. It's brilliant, really enjoying it. Andre hated it. He's not into RPGs at all. So he sent that as well. I'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, I play it mostly handheld when the wife's watching the soaps. I just need to get some earphones for it. I've only got what do I call it? Bluetooth ones. I don't know if I can get a dongle or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll look into it. Yeah, because I have to have the volume down. Otherwise she tuts. Yeah, so he sent me a Switch. As I said, I'm blown away, mate. You shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have. Nobody should send me anything. I'm not a nice person. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something for Bill and something for Andre. Yeah, something big. There must be something in here I can part with. Yeah. So he sent that. He sent the carry case and obviously all the dock and everything that came in it. And then he sent two games. The first one I've just mentioned is Dragon Quest Summit. It's brilliant. Really enjoying it. I've sunk some hours into it already. You can play it in like 2D and it looks like a Mega Drive game, or you can play it in 3D. I'm playing it in 3D. I tried it in 2D, but I think it loses something. It's just. Here's a question. While we're on. I am going to pick up a few Switch games. I'm not going to have a massive library. It's not going to be another rabbit hole. Just stuff I'll play. So it'll be mainly RPGs, a couple of bits and bobs. But has anybody got any? I've lost the word. Recommendations. How can you lose the word? Yeah, has anybody got any recommendations for the Switch? Things that I'd like. Yeah. Yeah. So I've got that. He sent that, and they will not stand up. So I dislike the Switch already. And they also sent BioShock Remastered. I love BioShock, it's one of my favourite games. I think the series weakens. I think they should have released it back to front. I think 3's good and 2's good, but neither of them are quite as good as the first one. That's what I think anyway. Even has a little manual, this one. Don't know what's in it, haven't looked. Yeah, I find doing it just doesn't work. I think I'm going to have to try it on the big telly. It's hooked up to the big telly, but I've not actually disconnected the controllers and tried it that way. Or maybe get a proper controller, I don't know. But yeah, handheld, I find this sort of thing doesn't work, which is why I'll probably play this sort of thing more. Yeah, so he sent both of those. Very, very grateful. But I've bought something for it. Yeah, because that's, when I bought that, I didn't know I was going to get that, if that makes sense. Now I've got that, it's very expensive, I can just get that for the tenner sealed. I can play it that way, so I don't need that. But it's a really nice box. I've got to keep it. Yeah, I haven't opened this yet. It won't stay sealed. I will be playing it again. I think it'll be on the big telly. I might be wrong. I might just be taking some getting used to, but I've found so far I can't. Just doesn't work for me. Yeah. If you've not played Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, really do get out of this. If you've got a Switch, I think second hand it's about a tenner. Brand new, it's £17–18 delivered. Yeah, it's for nothing, and it's a brilliant game. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like in HD. Yeah, and that's it. That's all the pickups. As I said, there's not much, but I just wanted to say thank you to, like I said, thank you to Bill and Andre. I am unworthy of your generous donations. As ever, they will be treasured and looked after. As ever, in the comment section, like I said, any Switch games you can recommend, any memories of any of these, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think that's about all I've got to say. And yeah, and do check out George's book if you want something different to put on your coffee table. It definitely is. And that's it, that's all I've got to say. Short and sweet, this one. Thanks for watching, those who did. Again, thank you Bill, thank you Andre. You'll be on the good list for Christmas. Catch you later. Bye bye.